Okay, so the first thing when you're up at the net, as far as covering lobs go, is your first line of defense is anticipation. So when you're up here, you should be asking the question: are they going to drive, or are they going to lob? Are they going to give me a volley, or are they going to give me an overhead? So you want to start to look for visual cues. So when you're up at the net, you want to be watching more than just the ball. You want to see your opponent and look at their body position, look at the weight distribution, and try to look at what they're doing with the racket. If somebody's pulling up like this, most likely they're going to be lobbing the ball. If somebody's stepping in, they're most likely to be driving it. And if you can improve those anticipation skills, if you see them driving, you want to start to move forward. But if you see them lobbing, you want to start to immediately get back. Now, your best line of defense is to try to read that. And it does take some practice. So, you're going to be in your ready position here at the net. You're going to be split stepping forward. And we do find that players who actually use this leg to now propel them back. They take a cross step, right? Now, a lot of players, recreational level, they actually end up running back like this. That's a very slow way to move back, but also it's very dangerous. You move like this, you can trip, and then a lot of people will put their hand out. Unfortunately, people break their wrists, and actually I've heard a terrible story where someone hit their head, and it had a tragic ending, all right? So you've got to be very careful of backpedaling back. It's not what you want to do, right? If you just start to run back towards the back fence and look over your shoulder, you see how I'm actually crossing my legs slightly. Can you see that? So I'm crossing this way. To me, that's the easiest way for players to get this. Often we tell people to cross over, and this is just a little too confusing. But if you look over your right shoulder for the right-handed players, turn this way, then you can get back a lot quicker. Now, the other thing you'll notice is I'm using my left hand. Some players who have a strong forehand grip helps you change your grip to a serve grip on two. And it helps relax the shoulder. So, if you recognize that your opponent's going to lob, you immediately want to, start to cross over, but get into this position here as you go back. You're going to go back a lot quicker. And we say you want to get back to the service line, take about 3 steps back. And you'd rather be too far back where you have to go forward than be not further enough back where the ball now will start to apex behind you. And that's the key when you're covering lobs, is you want to try to get behind the apex of the ball, meaning that the ball will start to fall in front of you. If that ball falls over your head or behind you, then it becomes very difficult for you to hit an overhead. Right, so what we're going to work on is we're going to first start with a few progressions where, Ian, you're going to toss me the ball, and I'm going to work on taking crossover steps, and I'm going to catch the ball. Moving out this way here, a little bit high on the feet, and I catch there. Okay, when you cross over, the best way to think about it is to almost run that direction, look over your right shoulder, and then your feet will pretty much do what they have to do. Let's kind of just have you do it without the ball. Just to start here and look over your left shoulder, your hitting shoulder, and simply just walk towards the back fence. And you'll see how you'll start to cross over. So look towards me and just walk towards the baseline. There you go. You see how you're automatically crossing over. So I think when we say crossover step, they overthink it. Ava's going to feed you the ball. It's going to be quite high. So I'm crossing over. There you go. So I can find it, and I just want to catch the ball in this position, all right? And then just let it bounce and then catch it. That's it, all right. All right, so you're taking more shuffle steps. You're taking more shuffle steps. So start off with crossover steps. So you cross over, and then you may adjust with some shuffle steps. But try to make those first at least 2 steps back to the service line, crossing over. It's a lot quicker that way. See if you can get that left hand on the racket if you can, right? That's it. Good, Leah. That's it. All right. Okay, let's see if we can put the racket in our left hand now. I'm going this way. So I'm just running back to the baseline. Racket, yes. There you go. That's it. This would be progression 2, a little bit of a technical progression. Just feet a little bit higher in. So I'm going to come back here and actually want the ball to come down my elbow here. This is a little bit of a technical progression that we add. I just want to let it come down my elbow, and I get into this position. All right, so let's try that, Randy. And now you're going to be crossing over, so you're going to get back much further. That's it. Now, instead of catching it, instead of elbowing it, Abe's going to feed the ball. We're going to come back this way. Just let the ball bounce and then hit the overhead, right? Why we want the ball to bounce, this gives you more time to work on those crossover steps, right? It's all about when you make any adjustments, you want to give yourself as much time as possible, and then you slowly take the time away, right? So Abe, we're going to feed the ball to me. So demonstrate it. So I'm in this position here. I'm going to start to cross over. I still let the ball bounce. My left hand, hit this way. Okay, see how I finished pretty balanced at the end. So you shuffle a little bit, at least the first step, what you want to cross over. It just depends on the depth of the lob. Okay. That's it. That's it, that's it. And all I want you to do is just tap it there. Forget about this part, just kind of find contact first. Reach up and just tap it. Okay, you feel like you want to just extend up for contact. You're kind of in this position. So I want you to reach up here, just tap the ball right there. See how you extended there? In this position, okay? You get behind the apex so the ball's falling in front of us. You're much better off moving too far back and then have to go forward than not moving back further enough where now the ball's apexing over your head or behind you. Then it's almost impossible to get it back, yeah. Nicely done, Leah. Very nice, Jerry. Okay, last round through, just stand a little bit closer. That's it. I give him a tougher one than that. Randy can move faster than that.
I was waiting for that.
Yes! Well done.
It's the shuffle step.
Yeah.